let me take just a quick moment and show you how to work with those parent categories in the event that you want to create a structure for your categories. And I'm going to give you just a real quick down and dirty example, but I'm sure it'll be enough to get you going on this idea of creating this sort of category structure, I guess you could call it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to the posts area inside the left-hand menu there, and then I'll pop open categories. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and create a brand new category. I'm going to create a category called Adobe. I won't bother setting a slug or a parent or a description. I'll just click on Add Category. Okay, that's really all there is to it. If I scroll up towards the top, there's my new category added to the group of categories on the right-hand side. And now what I want to do is I want to start creating some structures. So what I want to do is I want to take my Flash category and make it a child of the Adobe category. So in other words, Adobe is going to be the parent category of Flash, right? So I'll simply edit the Flash category. I'll click on Edit here. That brings me into the Edit Category screen, of course. And for Category Parent, I'm simply going to drop down this menu and choose the appropriate parent category that I want to use, which, of course, is Adobe. So go ahead and choose that. Scroll down to the bottom here. Let's click on Update Category. All right, now what does this actually mean? What actually happens here? Well, notice the reordering that's happened here on the right-hand side, and Flash now has a sort of a horizontal dash beside it there, indicating that it's now organized underneath Adobe. But let's see how this actually plays out on our live blog. So let's go and take a look at the live site here. Control or Command click on Live Site there, and let's check this out. In terms of functionality, for your actual blog, it doesn't really make much of a difference, right? But what does happen is over inside the categories area on the right-hand side, we now have Adobe, and then Flash now appears as a sub-item underneath Adobe. So that's really the idea here. And you can continue organizing your categories if you want. You can create all kinds of different category groups if you want to call them that. But that's really the idea here. So you can make use of this on your blog if you want, but on the blogs that I run, I don't really bother with it. But again, in case you're interested, that's how you pull it off.